Boris, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, Kader. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Boris Bruhn. I'm from Hamburg, Germany, and I'm with the FIDE Chess and Education Commission. So I'm a member...
First time or longer?
No, second term. I've been to the commission since 2019 then. 2019, 2020, yeah. And here, one of my jobs was to develop the new, or revise the new preparation of teachers course that FIDE is offering, together with my colleagues from Armenia and from England and from South Africa. So we're working on this since last December, and we came to finish on Thursday. So everything is set up. The whole material for the course is uploaded in a Google Drive.
But educational chess, not...
Educational chess, exactly. And the demand is high, so the book is, the course is already booked out, sold out.
But it's for teachers?
For teachers, yes.
But at what level?
The teachers are supposed to know how the basic chess rules are. And they are willing to teach chess for lowest level, basic.
Basic.
Yeah. Which is complicated enough.
Yeah, but regular school classes.
Exactly.
And no special need groups?
Yes, we were talking about this site, and we will have a course book additional to the course, where you can dig deeper if you want to. So this will contain lesson plans for a whole year and special needs as well.
Yeah, but then you buy a course or you enter a course with FIDE? Online or?
Yes, online. It will be online.
But do you also give information for free to the people?
We will have this course book. The attendees get the course book, and then they will get the appendix too. Yes, for free.
Yeah, but this is people who register for a course.
Yes.
Okay, and they pay something.
Yes, they have to pay the course fee and for the certificate afterwards. They get the school instructor title.
Yeah, and then on what scale is this?
What scale? What do you mean by scale?
Thousands of people, 10,000, hundreds.
No, attendance is 30.
In a group?
Yeah, in one group. We have 30 participants in our courses, and later on we will have preparation of lectures so that we can multiply. This is crucial for us. So we want to have some materials, and we want to have a POT, preparation of teachers course, and we want to have some evaluation afterwards that will be done by Tamara Saxian from Armenia, so that we know this course is first well received. We want some feedback by the participants, and then we can prepare some material for the lecturers, so that we can multiply the courses afterwards. So this is part of the development plan, that if we enter a country and we offer something to the federation or the country or the Ministry of Education, that we have the possibility to train teachers and train trainers, so that they can give courses afterwards, after we disappear, to make it more sustainable. That's the main idea, because we have some requests from countries, and this is the way we want to deliver.
But in some countries there are already, like in the Netherlands, there's the STEPS methods, very popular. Other countries, they are working more online. Do you?
Exactly. So not Europe. It's not about Europe. We're talking about the rest of the world. So
Europe is fine?
Europe is not especially fine, but Europe is fine with the ECU courses.
Okay.
A number of courses here for preparation of teachers. I'm a lecturer for the ECU 101 and ECU 102. Preparation of teachers for ECU is one of my former experiences. And ECU 102 is a course for chess and mathematics that I gave together with Rita Atkins, who's now Secretary of the Education Commission.
Yeah. And will this information all be available at the FIDE site?
Yes.
Yeah.
We advertised for the course on every possible social media site, and we send out newsletters to the federation and newsletters to people who are registered for the FIDE newsletter, and already this was enough to have a course packed after 2 weeks.
Yeah, you are active with the new commission, I guess.
Yes, we are. Very devoted people there. Jerry Nash, as the new chairman, is a very experienced and very good leader for this.
You are a teacher yourself by profession?
Yes, I am. I'm a classroom teacher for 5th graders in a socially deprived area in Hamburg.
Okay.
So
in Hamburg there's also Bjorn Venus, and there is a tradition playerisch lernen, or wie heißt es, spielerisch lernen?
Absolutely, gamification.
In German.
Yes, that's what we now do. We all do in chess and education, and we have this mini games approach that we teach all the pieces by little mini games.
Yeah.
So it's easier to approach for the kids, and they have fun while learning, not noticing that they learn something new about problem solving and strategy and planning ahead. That's exactly what we're doing now.
Yeah, and I understand there will be also you will serve the world by developing some databases about scientific research, but I think also about best practices.
Absolutely. We're preparing a certification framework for FIDE where we collect best practices. So there are some companies and chess schools, they say we need some certification from or recommended by FIDE, something like we can put on a logo that recommend our materials, but we're still working on the rubric to have the certification framework for this. So this will last, like Mr. Dvorkovich said, another 1.5 or 2 months. Mm-hmm. Then we will have this, and then we will approach to the companies and to the federations that will say, hey, we have a good practice here, like you in the Netherlands with the STEPS method, or skoleskak.dk in Denmark. So compared to the others, Europe is fine.
Sorry,
Compared to the other continents, Europe is fine. They were the examples for good materials.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And we don't know if there were other countries that have good programs, and we don't even know what people will look for certification. Yeah, recognized by FIDE would be enough, and this still has to be pointed out in another way. But what we experience here at the London Chess Conferences, that there is another demand for certification of an international body that's somewhere over higher than them, and we are hopeful and
maybe you open the door, but what is the added value of such a conference like this one?
Okay, what do you mean by added failure?
Added value, what does it add to the...
the added.
Added value, yeah.
Yeah, the most important thing is the chit-chat in between. That we can talk to others, so that we can have presentations first, and the people that apply to the presentations, they can now talk to people like me, or people like the engineer, Rolf Niemann, or with Alessandro Dominici. Yeah, and they can do some contacts for concrete work. They can get in contact. Like we had contact with skoleskak.dk yesterday.
Yeah.
And we can talk to each other.
In a few sentences, what was the essence of your presentation?
I was responsible for the T in STEM. We were talking about science, technology, engineering, and maths, and it was my part to give an overview over teaching in the classroom with interactive large screens, with digital devices for students, and a little brief overview about the software that can be used for teaching chess. And the essence is that chess technology in the classroom for teaching chess is always useful if it facilitates the aims of the learner and the teacher by using, by supporting the 4 future skills, which are creativity, communication, collaboration, and communication.
Yeah.
So we are not relying on only technology because we can use it. Yeah, there should be some content that is very important. Besides this, it's very important to have a personal feedback. Yeah, that's why we're interviewing here and not remote. It's much a difference. Yeah, and third of all, if students work together, they must talk about what they're doing. So they collaborate, and in these collaborative spaces, that's the place where learning happens, in the direct contact. That's the essence of my presentation.
Yeah, and then you're talking about all kinds of didactical principles, group process, and how to stimulate that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
but I wondered, it's very nice as this initiatives. It's very good. We saw from chess.com or chesskit.com high quality, but I always think not everybody has a lot of money, and happily enough in the world there are also free information and very nice things like liedjes.org. But I didn't hear anybody speaking about liedjes.org, and my experience is it can be very helpful and stimulating.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion about this?
It was
liedjes.org, to name just one. And the principle to offer free information.
Absolutely, it is part of my presentation. I ran out of time in the end. I had this little exercise there about the coordinates of the chessboard, which is available on the chess liedjes.org site, and at the learning drop-down menu, then you can find it, coordinates. It was included, and you can even have a QR code of it, so that you can easily find it by just using your cell phone. My opinion is that you can use it in the classroom, like I said before. If it's useful, you can have little competitions. Yeah, I can imagine to have a competition with my children, who gets the most coordinates clicked on the board within 30 seconds. Yeah, they will love it. Yeah, the winner will get a paper crown. Yeah, and they will feel very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just an idea, because there's a database very nice. But will there be also maybe a series of YouTube videos with best practices? I could imagine this can be very stimulating, interviewing teachers, showing best practices.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. This would be, in my opinion, the next step. So first we have to identify them and to recognize them, and then we can go on and ask them if they get an interview, what's unique about their worksheet, program, workbook, teacher workbook, whatever they want to be recognized by FIDE or certificated. And then we can do this like having the best practice. But what we are doing now is collecting all these data you were talking about, all the data you were talking about, and we will have a database that you can click on the new.
But isn't there something like this already in Germany from Frank Bicker?
For
scientific articles.
Yeah, for scientific articles, but we're talking about.
With only titles and sources, not real descriptions or something.
Exactly. So what we were looking for is some materials that you can already immediately use in the classroom.
Okay.
So this is what we're talking about. Chess in education and best practice means.
If you're talking about best practices, but I asked about scientific articles.
The IAB is working on this in the moment.
Who?
The IAB, International Advisory Board, which is...
Okay, I don't know all this.
No, you don't know. The IAB is part of the Education Commission, and we're working on this. But we do have on the working groups, other 8 work groups on the Commission that all work voluntarily. And on the research group, the right person to talk to would be Mark Nowacki. He's now collecting all the data, and he's most definitely very grateful if you would tell him about the Frank Bicker site, or I can do On my behalf, I can say that we work on the preparation of teachers' courses, and then we have the preparation of lecturers, so that we can have people. Yeah, there was a question after my presentation saying, "Yeah, but how can we facilitate so many teachers for this?" Yeah, so you start, you simply start, and then you collect people, and if you go into a country and you educate 20 multipliers, and any of these 20 can have 20 teachers, then you have 400 chess teachers. So I'm teaching math, so and that's the main idea. Yeah? If all of the 400 will be chess teachers afterwards, I cannot guarantee. But in my experience, 200 of them will go and teach chess, and they will infect another 200 colleagues.
Multiplier.
Yes, exactly. That's the main idea. So that's what we are doing here, and on the behalf of the research group, it's Mark Nowacki working on this. I do the social media as well. I'm leading the social media group. So what we are doing is we accompany all our activities by social media posts on Twitter or Facebook, or we try to expand this as well.
If a normal teacher in, let's say, French or Botswana has an, by the way, you have a member in the commission from Botswana, but let's say some woman here in the street in London has an idea. Can she reach out to your commission?
Yes, she can. We will have a new website, which is now in development by Rita Atkins, and then you can reach out to us. I would recommend to go the way over fide.com, and then the directory, and then you will find the Edu Commission. That's the easiest way, because there you can find all the email addresses and email contacts of Mr. Jerry Atkins, who's the chairman of the commission, and Mr. Rita Atkins, who is Jerry Nash. Jerry Nash is the chairman, and Rita Atkins is the secretary. There you can reach out to them, and you will find all the other email addresses there too.
Boris, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.